Hello, welcome to the Security Update with me, Hamse Daabjeerin. In this program, we will be covering for you the latest stories that matter security in the Horn and East Africa countries. Ahead on the program, Jupilani's Chamber of Commerce chairman killed in a suicide attack. Police in Mogadishu are affirming opening an investigation into the reported gang rape and murder of a teenage girl. Africom identifies Al-Shabaab commander targeted in August strike. Uganda resumes rotation of peacekeeping troops to Somalia. Al-Shabaab attack kills 15 in Balad town. Welcome to the program. Regional officials confirmed at least 6 people have died and 20 others wounded on Friday after a suicide bomber detonated in front of mosque in Kismayo. The Jupilani's Chamber of Commerce chairman is among the deaths. Shafi Kahin, the Jupilani's Chamber of Commerce chairman, was killed on Friday after a suicide bomber detonated on him. According to officials, a suicide bomber wearing a heavy vest of explosives targeted the Muslim congregation at the Kati Mosque in the center of the town, as people were leaving the mosque after performing Friday prayers. 5 other people have also been killed and another 20 people were injured in the attack. Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for this attack on their radio Andalus. The president of Jubaland State of Somalia, Ahmed Madoobe, who is in Mogadishu for the last days to attend the 4th round of electoral talks, has also returned to Kismayo to attend the burial of the slain chairman. He also condoled with the family, friends and the nation for the loss of the Chamber of Commerce chairman. The incident comes after 3 people were killed and 7 were injured in a suicide attack at Mogadishu restaurant on Wednesday. The armed group, which has ties to Al-Qaeda, regularly launches attacks on government officials, journalists and prominent businessmen, as well as civilians. The Somali police officers confirmed opening an investigation into the reported gang rape and murder of 19-year-old teenage girl in Wapari district of Mogadishu. The police identified the victim as Hamdi Muhammad Farah. In a horrific incident, a girl who was 19 years allegedly gang raped and thrown off a 6-story building after the alleged gang rape. The teenage girl was identified as Hamdi Muhammad Farah, recently graduated from high school. Including the federal government officials, political opposition figures, and other members of the public have strongly criticized the incident and called it a horrific action. They urged the government of Somalia to take action for arresting the perpetrators. Initial reports indicate the Criminal Investigation Department has arrested 6 suspects for relating to this incident. The incident comes months after the case of 3 and 4-year-old sisters were abducted outside their home in Afgoye town, 30 kilometers west of the capital. Last year, a 12-year-old was abducted, gang raped and murdered in Puntland state of Somalia. Rape in Somalia often goes unpunished and most of the victims have traditionally been forced to accept compensation, a centuries-old practice designed to end the war between rival clans. U.S. Africa Command officials released the identity of senior Al-Shabaab leader killed in an August 25th airstrike in Somalia, as the group known him as Abdelkader Commandos. U.S. Africa Command provided support for operations and trainings, advises, assists and accompanies Somali security forces to help build defense capacity. According to Africom statement, the Al-Shabaab leader was killed in the airstrike near Sako, Somalia. He held numerous positions within the Al-Shabaab organization, including recently serving as senior Al-Shabaab commander. Africom said operations such as this strike are the heart of Al-Shabaab and are critical to degrading their ability to spread chaos and violence in Somalia and beyond. They also pledged they will continue to work with the Somali partners to keep the pressure on Al-Shabaab. Since January, U.S. Africa Command has conducted 46 airstrikes to degrade the Al-Shabaab network. U.S. Africa Command provided support for operations and trainings, advises, assists and accompanies Somali security forces to help build defense capacity. In 2020, U.S. Africa Command, in partnership with the federal government of Somalia, has claimed that they have removed several key Al-Shabaab leaders, including Bashir Mahmoud, Yusuf Cheese, and most recently Abdul Qadir commandos. Uganda has resumed rotation of its peacekeeping troops to Somalia after 4 months suspension over COVID-19. Uganda has over 6,000 troops serving under the AMISOM in Somalia and over 100 officers in Equatorial Guinea. According to military sources, Uganda has resumed rotation of its peacekeeping troops to Somalia after 4 months suspension over COVID-19. General David Muhoozi, the Chief of Defense Forces, said Uganda People's Defense Forces (UPDF) and the African Union mission in Somalia have built capacity to contain the spread of the novel coronavirus. On Thursday, Muhoozi flagged off Uganda's 30th Patrol Group to Somalia at Singo in the central district of Nakaseke. The group comprises over 1,100 personnel, both veterans and regular forces. The UPDF and AMISOM suspended troop movements in and out of the mission area in May as a force protection measure to combat the spread of COVID-19. The Ugandan military also suspended troop deployments to Equatorial Guinea. Uganda has over 6,000 troops serving under the AMISOM in Somalia and over 100 officers in Equatorial Guinea. At least 15 people have been killed and 7 others injured after heavily armed Al-Shabaab militants stormed a small town in northern of Somalia capital. The Tuesday dawn attack on Pala town, just 30 kilometers to Mogadishu, has prompted heavy gunfire between Somali military and the militants. But we will be back more after the short break.
Hello out there. Tune in to CBA TV, the voice of East Africa and beyond. There's so many people around the world who are watching along with you.
Hello friends, I'm Abubakar Easy.
Hello everyone, I am Faiza Bukhari.
Allow me to officially introduce you to CBA Standard English. The program is all about teaching and learning English language in entertaining and innovative ways.
We have designed series of lessons that will help you learn English from a beginner stage to an advanced level. All 4 language skills, reading, writing, speaking and listening, are included in our lessons, and we are sure that there is a lot to learn from the program.
All you need to do is tune into CBA TV, the voice of East Africa, on the days and times being displayed on the screen right now to watch and participate in the program, or subscribe to the CBA YouTube channel for updates.
Welcome to CBA News Bulletin. I am Hamse Daabjeerin.
You are watching CBA TV. I am Wangoingoge from Hargeisa. Thank you for keeping it CBA TV. Reaching out to our global viewers through digital and television platforms from our 2 major broadcast centers and exclusive reporting from East Africa and beyond.
Ajana Ahmed Tijani reporting for CBA TV.
Join us in engaging talk shows and programs on a wide range of issues.
I'm Abdullahi Hassan. Welcome to Unscripted.
Welcome to Associate, proudly brought to you by CBA TV.
Welcome to Artflex on CBA TV. This is Mutiu Olawi.
I welcome you to your show, our show, CBA TV News Review.
Our digital platforms engage users everywhere. We inform, educate, and entertain. We are CBA TV, the voice of East Africa.
Welcome to QETC Qalam Educational and Technical Center.
I am Ahmed Mohamed Ahmed. I am a student of Qalam Educational and Technical Center.
Qalam Educational and Technical Center is a place that you can improve your English language.
I came with zero English. Now I'm better.
Come to Qalam Educational and Technical Center. This will help you to improve your English, your listening, your speaking, your writing and reading.
If you want to speak confidently without fearing, come and join Qalam and learn how to speak in front of thousand people without fear.
Al-Shabaab conducted a military incursion into Bal'ad town, Middle Shabelle, after a few minutes of exchange of gunfire. The Somalia's army retreated into the Amazon garrison near Al-Shabaab. At least 15 people have been killed and 7 others injured after heavily armed Al-Shabaab militants stormed a small town in the north of Somali capital. The attack has prompted heavy gunfire between Somali military and the militants, according to the Ministry of Information. Regional authorities said the normalcy had returned to the town and the militants were defeated. Al-Shabaab has also claimed to have completely overrun the town, saying their fighters killed dozens of the government soldiers. The attack comes barely a day after Al-Shabaab suicide car bomb targeted a military base in the village of Janai Abdullah, which is 60 kilometers west of the coastal town of Kismayo. According to authorities, the blast killed 2 Somali soldiers and injured several others, but Al-Shabaab claimed to have killed 16 Somali soldiers and 4 U.S. soldiers in the base. The group, which is an Al-Qaeda affiliate militant group, has been fighting against Somalia's federal government backed by the international community for more than a decade, despite losing many territories including the capital. Al-Shabaab is still capable of carrying out deadly attacks on the military bases and major towns in the Horn of Africa nation and its neighbors countries, including Kenya. Deaths and other casualties have been reported after suicide bomb hit Mogadishu, Somalia. The bomber detonated his explosive vest in a place near to the Blue Sky restaurant. Al-Shabaab has claimed the responsibility of this attack. At least 3 people have been confirmed dead and 7 others wounded after a suicide bomber walked into a restaurant in Mogadishu and detonated explosives strapped to his waist. The bomber detonated his explosive vest at a place near to the Blue Sky restaurant, which is popular with government troops and located next to an army checkpoint leading to the presidential palace. According to a press statement released by the Ministry of Information, the government has strongly condemned the attack and also condoled the families and friends who lost their loved ones. Omar Filish, the mayor of Mogadishu, has also criticized the attack and said he would share the pain and sorrow with the victims' relatives. Al-Shabaab, which is the major group fighting to overthrow the federal government, has claimed the responsibility of the attack. The group has been fighting in Somalia since 2008, though they had lost the control of many territories including Mogadishu, the capital city of Somalia, but it still carries out attacks and assassinations. African Union mission in Somalia, AMISOM, has claimed that they had driven back an Al-Shabaab attack on their base in the outskirts of the capital of Mogadishu. Recently, Somali forces backed AU troops have been carrying out operations to smoke out Al-Shabaab from the lower Shabelle region. The African Union mission in Somalia has declared that they have repulsed an Al-Shabaab attack on their base, which locates the outskirts of Mogadishu, the capital city of Somalia. AMISOM said Al-Shabaab militants attacked the AMISOM base, but were met with resistance in the vicinity of El Ashabiha in the lower Shabelle region. According to sources, the attack resulted in a fierce clash that lasted for about almost 30 minutes. Al-Shabaab fighters who wanted to topple the internationally recognized Somali government were flushed out of Somalia's capital city, Mogadishu. The Somalia and African Union forces have been on major offensives against Al-Shabaab in central and southern Somalia, but the militants still hold swaths of territory in those regions, conducting ambushes and planting roadside bombs. The Somalia's National Army Forces conducted many military operations in different locations of the country, and they affirmed several times that they will not stop military operations until they remove Al-Shabaab from the remaining areas. And with that story of African Union mission in Somalia, AMISOM claiming that they had driven back an Al-Shabaab attack on their base in the outskirts of the capital Mogadishu, we'll wrap up our program for this time. Thank you very much for being with us. My name is Hamse Daabjeerin.